you killed my son, and then you and your girl posted it on Instagram and stuff like he wasn't nothing.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ely?
I'm ready. We already know what's going on. I understand.
I know, you gotta sit here though. And you gotta be respectful.
Imagine wanting to be the #1 crash out here. And there's a lot of YNs vying for that position. And how many times we heard of one of these crash outs lurking, stalking, and robbing someone at gunpoint for jewelry. And on the flip side, said jewelry not even being real or worth that elbow, aka life sentence. Let's start this show. Got a crazy one for y'all.
If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the Renault Sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
I wanted to showcase this case that happened right here in my home state of Florida in Miami-Dade. And the victim literally raised his hands up, surrendering, shoots him dead on the spot for a small piece of chain. Let me play this video and we'll be back with the commentary.
Local 10's Leanne Morajon is in Miami with a dramatic day in court.
Marcus Ely seemed eager to get his sentencing hearing over and done with, but the victim's mother made sure that before he was locked up, he heard from her.
I said you had some remorse. You ain't got no remorse. And I wish they'd give you the max. I really do.
The victim's mother accuses her son's killer of having no remorse. She spoke at the sentencing hearing for Marcus Ely, convicted last month of first-degree murder for robbing and killing 21-year-old Malcolm Johnson Jr.
You took my son's life, and you're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it. You killed my son, and then you and your girl posted it on Instagram and stuff like he wasn't nothing. Who does that? Can I ask you a question? Why did you kill my son? You've been wasting everybody's time because you know you're guilty. And you still is arrogant. I gotta get counseling every day. I can't rest at night. Because that's always running my mind through this trial, how you did. And you sit there and lied. I see if you had some remorse. You ain't got no remorse. And I wish they give you the max. I really do.
It was 2023 when Ely stole the victim's gold chain in an alley behind a North Miami Beach gentleman's club. A security camera captured him shooting the victim execution style. He later took photos with the chain and posted them to social media.
And will not take care of his loving mother anymore.
As the prosecutor spoke, Ely became disruptive, audibly sighing and making noise by clanking his handcuffs together, the judge calling him out for his behavior.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ely?
We already know what's going on. I understand.
I know, you gotta sit here though. And you gotta be respectful of the court.
He's not very respectful of me.
The judge revealed Ely was also uncooperative during a pre-sentencing evaluation.
I don't have any information about his history because he refused to give it. I can only take these things into consideration and how he acted during the trial.
And gave him the maximum sentence.
And I will sentence the defendant to life in prison with a 25-year minimum mandatory.
Ely walked out of the courtroom seconds after that sentence was handed down. In addition, his public defender made the judge aware that they would continue to represent him as an appeal plays out. Reporting in Miami, Leanne Morajon, Local 10 News.
When you listen to it, it's sad. I mean, I remember I heard about this case back in 23, but just watching the victim's mother thinking, or maybe just was so filled with emotion, she just really had to have a last say, and I get that. But if you pay attention to that crashed out YN, because he definitely crashed all the way out, he didn't care. Now, some can view that as some type of guilt, remorse. I view it as him feeling sorry for himself because he knew he got an elbow. That's why he wasn't trying to hear none of that. He knew what time it was. He was gonna get life. But surprisingly, he literally has the possibility of parole after 25 years. Now, one thing about Florida, they barely give you parole. So I doubt he'll get parole his first couple of go-rounds. But still, the fact that this man got offered parole or the possibility, and you watch that graphic video, I mean, they didn't finish the entire thing, but watching the flash fire display on the screen as the victim raised his arms up lets me know, man, I'm sorry to say it, this generation is cooked. So if you do got young ones out there that's doing the right thing, don't be too hard on them, man. Don't try to overdo things on the children that are actually, for the most part, got their head on their shoulders. They're doing the right things. They're not followers. They're not trying to be a part of every trend. But the bigger factor I wanted to point out, we got a generation that's different from the past of, you know, flexing always has been a thing, right? Wanting to fit in terms of design and style has always been a thing, but I have never seen it at the heights that it is today. The things these young folks will do to, one, either get clout through the streets, or two, get an image going for themselves via chains, watches, cars, clothes. It's insane. And it's like, if you do have a history already, like this young man had, of being incarcerated throughout his juvenile records, throughout his young adulthood, why would that not be a foreshadowing of what's to come for you if you don't change your actions? It's like, even listening to this man talk, and I get it, he was upset, and he's just telling the judge, I don't like what the prosecutor's saying about me. He definitely ain't like what the victim's mother was saying. He just wanted to get up out of there because he knew it was a wrap. But just that demeanor in court tells you a lot about who this guy was in the streets. Pure crash outs. So I'm sorry for my old heads out there. Hey, y'all, some of y'all my peers even. I don't care how tough you think you are. Up that fire on these YNs before they get you. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Take them out before they take you out, because there's like no reasoning mechanisms in their minds. Just watching that YN sit there to listen to his sentence, and to the very end, he's gonna just be all the way ignorant, told me everything I need to know. Forget the fact that I live out here among some of these crash outs. The point is, up that fire on them before they do it on you, because the victim had his hands up and homeboy still shot him dead for a fake small piece of chain. Insane, man. Fucking sane, man. This was Gravitating Away on We Need a Reset TV. Don't forget to Spike Lee this joint. Like, share, comment, subscribe. But y'all tell me in the comment section how y'all feel about this. Let me know where you at too, by the way. And these things, as I know, is going on in most urban / hoods in the country. Y'all let me know about similar cases, and just, you know, what's your overall thought process on the matter. And would you shoot them down before they shoot you down too? Because I'm not trying to hear what you got to say. It looked like you running at me and coming for me on some demon time. We gonna cut that short. And the sad thing is, even if you play it out in your head that way, it still could go left. God damn, I'm out.